Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, let me just get this off my chest first. Even though this is like my second time recording this because of my phone being stupid and whatnot. But, anyways, I just finished watching season 2 of Pretty Little Liars. And trust me, if it wasn't for the Arrowverse, fan theory, Road to Earth Prime, I probably wouldn't be doing this. But that is why I'm doing this. That is why I've been doing Pretty Little Liars, because of the Arrowverse, and I kind of wanted to backtrack a little bit because I kind of left some things out, or some other I might have made a mistake and left some other shows out, and that's why I'm doing this. So it picks up, Pretty Little Liars picks up mere minutes, if not hours after the events of season 1, with the whole bell tower situation. And the girls go to they go to therapy because they seriously need it. And so they're talking to the therapist and whatnot. Weeks go by, they're doing their thing, and then Hannah gets invited to a wedding, her father's wedding, and she's like, "Oh no, that ain't my sister." Like, oh, and the therapist gets shipped off, and they think, oh, and the therapist fakes her own death because that's what happens apparently. Like, the things that they go through is just hilarious. But other than that, it's just like, okay, why? Like, why? And we get like a few things of Hannah being fat, because I guess that's a plot point for some reason. Like, that gets mentioned quite a few times within the first season and the second. Like, we get maybe 1 or 2 references of hefty Hannah. We get 3, maybe 3 or more references to Hannah being fat, or keyword hefty Hannah. Like, literally, you guys couldn't think of something original, like hungry hefty hippo Hannah? You had to like Peppa Pig the shit. Like, here comes hippo Hannah, or something like that. I don't know, but like, what? Emily is girl hopping because that's what her character does. Apparently, girl hops while her mother and while she's about to go away, whatnot. Arya reconnects with an old friend and still dates her ex-teacher, her former ex-teacher slash dad's co-worker, and before and after. Before and after, and during the whole telling the parents that, hey, I've been hooking up with my teacher. This is the guy I accidentally messaged. Hey, can't wait to see your eyes because I love your eyes, which is creepy. And like, so as that's going on, the girls are framed for killing Allie, and they also they how do I best describe this? They find Ian dead and with a note, and apparently, shocker, he's not the real killer, but somebody is. Oh, and Spencer finds out that she has a brother. Like, come on, it's so obvious. Like, why else would someone leave, then come back to the same town? Like, it's clearly obvious that the person who left the night of your friend's disappearance and comes back months after they were found dead, it's pretty obvious that, one, they're your cousin, or two, they're your brother. Like, have these girls not seen Scream or Psycho? Any horror movie from, like, the past decades. Old horror movies and whatnot. Like, come on. How obvious does it have to be? Like, it's so freaking obvious. And then Spencer's shocked that she couldn't figure it out, find out. Like, are you dumb? Or are you just blind? Oh, and Jenna can see now. But we can't reveal that secret because it's hush hush. Like, the show is nonsense. But it's kind of like, it's weird. Oh, so so we have arrived to that point where I explain where it fits into the Arrowverse. It fits after the Powerpuff Girls. Maybe 7 to 8 years, maybe 9 years after the events of the original Powerpuff Girls. During season 3 of Vampire Diaries, during the events of season 1 and a little bit of season 2 of Nikita. Same thing with Lost Girl. During the events of Supernatural season, I want to say 6 or 7, between the events of Supernatural season 6 and 7. And a little bit of season 5 and 4 and 5. And yeah. And it takes place. Oh, and Haven season 1 and 2. So it does take place in the Arrowverse. Pennsylvania. Keep that in mind. But during the 3rd and 4th year of Oliver Queen's supposable death. Oh, and it also, yeah. So yeah, it also takes place like months before the events of what's that show? The Secret Circle. It takes place months before The Secret Circle. So that is where it takes place in. So yeah. So if you wanna do some more research on the whole Arrowverse thing. But I will be back in main continuity pretty soon, so please work with me here as I'm like backtracking and whatnot. So yeah, so with that said, I am now in the fall of summer of it. Oh, and it ends in the summertime. So yeah, summertime 2011. That's where we are. And that is it. So should be fall of should be fall of beginning of fall, end of summer of 2011. I think that's about right. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.